On the day of the Battle of Yarmouk, I went out to find my uncle on the battlefield, and I had with me a container of water. I said to myself that he had some life left in him. Then I would quench his thirst with water and wash the dirt from his face. Suddenly I came across him, and he was going in and out of consciousness. I asked him, "Do you want me to give you some water?" So he nodded his head. Suddenly he heard another wounded man in the distance, calling out in pain. So my uncle motioned for me to go tend to him. I went to him and saw that it was Hisham, the brother of Amr ibn al-As. So I came to him, and I asked him if he wanted me to give him some water. And suddenly we heard the sound of another man calling out in the distance in pain. So Hisham motioned for me to go tend to the other man. I came to him to find that he had already died. So I went back to tend to Hisham, only to find out that he had died as well. Then I went back to tend to my uncle, only to find that he too had died. So none of them, in their love for the others, had died with their thirst quenched. Such a proof of sacrifice and brotherhood is unparalleled in human history. These men gave their lives for each other, not even knowing who the other one was. They gave their lives just for the sake of brotherhood, for their brothers in the sake of Allah, their brothers in Islam. What do we do for our brothers? We put a few dollars in the donation box in our masjid, and we think we're hot shots. We think we're going to go to the highest ranks of Jannah because we gave the money we would buy a coffee with to the donation box in the masjid. What do we do for our brothers? Our brothers are ourselves. If you see your brother in a terrible state of being, even if it's not in a distant area of the world, even if it's in your own neighborhood, even if it's your neighbor, do something to help your brother. If you see your brother getting into a difficult situation or doing something that would lead them to the wrong path, doing drugs, doing crimes, lead them away from that. That is your duty to your brother in front of Allah. Allah is going to ask you on the Day of Judgment, what did you do for your brothers? There will be one day, Yawm al-Qiyamah, inshaAllah, where Allah will ask each and every one of us what we did for this ummah. And what will we say? We gave our coffee money to the donation box? Is that what we're going to say? It will be a humiliating day for all of us who've done nothing. May Allah help us in aiding ourselves by aiding our brothers and sisters in Islam. Even if we cannot reach this high level of Iman that our brothers in the story have exhibited, may Allah at least let us get a glimpse of what that level of Iman is. May we even feel it for a second. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.
فما كثرهم عجبا أين